Hello, and I'm back. This is my first video that I'm attempting to upload to YouTube. Haven't been on YouTube since December of 2017. Today is February 15th, 2019. I didn't make a video all of 2018 by choice. One that I had a lack of things to talk about. I just opted to take a break and, focus on other things going on. Not that this is too time consuming, but I just prefer to do other things. And actually, another thing, I actually picked up a job. Last time I made videos, I wasn't even working. But that's not what this video is about. This particular video is about something that's been going on in the media, in the news, primarily in the black community, about Gucci. There's been what I believe could be a temporary, and some people believe for themselves will be a permanent boycott of Gucci. And there's other name brands that's I believe are getting added to the list of brands that black people are being told to boycott and stay away from due to racism and racist products being put out on the market, where it seems as though they're being insensitive to all the things that black people have gone through over the years with blatant disrespect. Blackface has been a large topic that I've noticed has been a lot of light has been shed on it, recently in the last few years. And there's a lot of white people that disregard the fact that it's very disrespectful and hurtful to a lot of black people to see white people in blackface. And usually when you see that, on top of it, they might highlight the lip area to, I guess, insinuate that black people have big lips. T.I. was one of the first to point out what was going on with Gucci, and they had a sweater. I'm not going to post any pictures of that, but you can look it up if you haven't already seen it. They had a sweater which resembled a turtleneck, but it went across, covered from your nose down, from your neck up to your nose down, and the lips were exposed, but around the lips was highlighted with red. Appeared to be like red lips, red lipstick or something. And that was a blatant, obvious shot at black people. And Gucci, I don't know if they just thought we was going to bypass that, and just ignore it because black people support them so heavily and have been supporting them heavily since the beginning of their company. I remember when I was very young, I probably wasn't even 10 years old yet, I had a Gucci t-shirt. I don't believe it was real. Looking back on it, I don't believe it was real. I don't know. I don't even remember where I got it from. But as a grown person, the only item that I recall buying from Gucci, that I know for a fact I bought from Gucci, was I had some Gucci glasses, some shades. And I used to love my shades. And I used to get a lot of attention and people complimenting me on my shades. Didn't spend no more than $400 for those shades, but all in all, they were stolen too, by the way. Somebody broke in my car, stole them out of my car. But all in all, I don't have them anymore. And would I buy another pair of Gucci shades? At this point, no. Not even necessarily because of what's going on with the boycott, but I just was over that. Spending $400 or $500 on a pair of sunglasses. Not that somebody's immature that does that, but I feel as though I'm matured, me personally, that I don't necessarily need a pair of designer glasses to define who I am or to make a statement. But to each his own, you know. T.I. Last night, well, I noticed it yesterday, that T.I. put out a diss track for Floyd Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather, a few days ago, he was recorded in front of a Gucci store stating that he was not going to be a follower and that he does what he wants to, and he doesn't just let people convince him to, you know, alter his thinking, his way of thinking, I guess his point was. So he was still going to be a supporter of Gucci. And, you know, he's going to receive and has been receiving a lot of flack for that, because it just seems like he's not being, he's supposed to be a role model. He's an athlete, of course. You know, he's a celebrity. He has a lot of power, and as far as with A-list celebrities and influence he has. So, you know, a lot of other people in his position feel as though what he's doing is disrespectful. Now, T.I. and Floyd Mayweather already had a lot of history of issues and beef. And me personally, when I first saw the video with Floyd stating that he was still going to support Gucci and that he was not a follower, he don't just let somebody convince him on, you know, what decisions to make. And that's a good stance to have. You know, you shouldn't be a follower, and you shouldn't just let people, just because they say something, you know, you jump on it and do, you know, basically like your brainwash, you just do what somebody tells you to do. But it's like he's insensitive to the fact that as black people, we are in a position where we have been drugged through the mud, literally. We have been persecuted, prosecuted, and we have been tormented with persecution and racism for years. Whether it's been subtle or deliberate or right in our face and obvious, but racism exists in this country, in this world, and it's a serious topic. And a lot of people are being hurt by racism being ignored. So this was something that black people was trying to unite and do and take a stance. It's just one of many things that's going on right now, you know, that black people are partaking in to support one another, to uplift the race. We as a people, we have a lot of things that we need to do amongst ourselves that have nothing to do with any other race. It has nothing to do with white people. It has nothing to do with oppression, but it has something to do with, if anything, us oppressing ourselves and our communities, where we hurt each other, fight each other, and we hold each other down. So anything uplifting and positive that black people are trying to do, to take a stance with something, I think any reasonable, honorable, intelligent black person should support. We all know Gucci's like $1 billion brand. They make a lot of money off black people. And for them to be so insensitive, like I stated before, and put out a product that is a deliberate shot at us and a deliberate attack on us, it needs to be addressed. And that's all the boycott is. And that's all T.I. and certain other celebrities that spoke out on it. That's all they were trying to accomplish. As for Floyd Mayweather to separate himself, basically, and say that he's not going to partake in any of this, it's not a good look. Not a good look for him. It was a bad move. I disagree with it. If he felt that way, I don't think he should have vocalized it or went in front of a camera and said something like that. Should have just kept it to himself. But anyway, T.I. put out a diss track. I actually listened to it last night, and I was impressed. He did a smooth track, you know, it really was like one of those tracks where, you know, you got to put some thought into it. You got to listen to the lyrics or whatever. And he's really driving home a lot of good points about Floyd Mayweather and people in general that's like that. It's a lot of Floyd Mayweathers out here. Basically, my point in this video right now is to let people know you can be an individual. You shouldn't be a follower. But do your research on things that are okay to follow and things that are okay to be a part of. I can't say necessarily that I'm part of this Gucci boycott because, like I said, I technically, not purposely, but I've been boycotting Gucci for some years now. I bought one product, which was the Gucci glasses. Got them from Gucci.com. They were real. But other than that, you know, I don't seek to go to the Gucci shops and buy expensive clothing, t-shirts, you know. I keep it simple. But to each his own. This is going to be a short video. I just was talking. And, you know, I'm going to be back talking about a lot of topics. You know, but, you know, this is one of the ones that I was, you know, discussing with a friend of mine yesterday. And they actually were disappointed that T.I., they were more disappointed in T.I. than actually Floyd Mayweather. Because it kind of was like they expect what they expect from Floyd Mayweather. But for T.I., they expected him to not actually stoop and resort to him putting out a diss track directed directly at Floyd Mayweather. And you know, that particular person basically is about black men being united and should be more peace promoted, which I agree with that, and that's totally 100% right. But my point back to that particular person was, well, it is an album. I mean, it is a record. So, you know, something that's musically driven. It's just music, basically, you know. And I'm pretty sure it's going to stay on the music level, even though Floyd Mayweather's not a artist at all, but he may try to make a little video, a rant video, you know, taking shots at T.I. back. Who knows? But I doubt they ever get physical. You know, if they was to be around each other face to face. It almost got physical some years back between them, but I doubt this particular situation causes them to get physical at any point. So again, I'll make another video shortly today. So stay tuned. If you like my channel, look for videos because like I said, I'm back. It's 2019, February 2019, February 15th to be exact. So if you have any topics or videos that you may want me to talk about or discuss, you know, you can leave comments. Feel free. If you have any comments, I'll be looking forward to reading them about this particular video. So again, hope everybody has a good day.